So recently I got the iPhone 5, and I've always been an Android guy, but this past weekend hiking, I had my Android HTC One M8 in my back pocket, landed on it falling, and slid on it about 4 feet and just completely destroyed it. And so I decided to make the switch just for funsies. Bought a used iPhone, and this is the iPhone 5. The iPhone 6 is about to come out. But I haven't seen any of the leaked photos or anything of the iPhone 6, so I don't really know, or I don't really care what it's going to look like, because I'm not going to buy it, because I already spent a lot of money on the One M8 and still owe money on it, and so I just bought, a used iPhone so I could just pay it off completely. And so I ended up with this guy, and this is the 16 gigabyte black, and it's one of my favorite looking phones, honestly. Even growing on me above the One M8, just because it's just, simplicity. It's just simple looking. I like the squareness of it with the rounded corners. I like the black one. The camera on these phones is hard to beat. The apps that are released are always released way before the HTC or the Android stuff, and so for me, that was a deal breaker, and so I went over to the Apple, and I've had it for a couple days now. And the only thing I've really noticed is that the touchscreen is not as seems like it's not as responsive as the One M8, and I'm not sure if this is because I'm buying a used phone, if there's something wrong with this one, or if this is a universal thing among the iPhones. But when I was trying to touch a next option or something on this top right corner here, and ended up pressing it 5 or 6 times before I recognized that I was clicking on it. And so that got kind of a bit annoying. But besides that, it's nothing that bothers me enough to say, I hate this phone. I really like this phone. I like just the way it's set up. It's called simpler. It's called, childish. And I get that. I get why it's called that, just the way it's set up, the way the apps look and stuff. But that simplicity is also good, You don't want to make stuff get too complicated. So yeah, I'm not going to go into the specs and stuff, just because this phone has been out forever, and you already know about it. And so I'll link you to a page on Amazon that'll have written reviews and kind of the specs kind of listed there for you. This is the 16 gigabyte. I'll link this one. I think that's the smallest of I think there's a 32 and a 64 as well. But yeah, any last thoughts? I guess it's just, I like the way this one feels. It's just smaller. I had the OtterBox on this M8, which obviously helped a lot. I don't think OtterBoxes are rated for getting sat on, so that might be that. But just the size of this feels better. It feels better in my pocket. So far I'm pleased. So way to go, Apple. You did good. So that's it.